Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Hello, listeners, and welcome to the Shadow Frequency. I'm Juniper, your producer, and this episode we're tuning into the strange and spectral with your host, Matt Wilson. In this episode, we're stepping into the labyrinthine halls of the Winchester Mystery House, a mansion steeped in mystery, madness, and restless spirits. From staircases that lead nowhere to doors that open in the walls, this California landmark is as confounding as it is haunted. So grab your headphones, dim the lights, and let's explore the ghosts that linger in its shadows. Here's Matt to guide us through the unknown. In 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, Matt Wilson here, and welcome back to the Shadow Frequency. This episode, we're diving into one of the most infamous haunted houses in America, the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. If you've never heard of it, picture this: a sprawling Victorian mansion with over 160 rooms, 10,000 windows, and a layout so bizarre it feels like it was designed by a ghost itself. And maybe it was. The story starts with Sarah Winchester, the widow of William Wirt Winchester, heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. After William's death in 1881, Sarah inherited a fortune, about $20 million, which is over $500 million in today's money, and a heavy burden. Legend says a medium told her that the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles were out for revenge. To appease them, or maybe to confuse them, she had to build a house and keep building forever. So in 1884, Sarah bought an unfinished farmhouse and got to work. Construction never stopped, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 38 years until her death in 1922. The result? An architectural fever dream. There are staircases that climb straight into ceilings, windows set into floors, and a seance room where Sarah supposedly communed with the dead. But why? Was she really haunted? Or was this her way of coping with grief? The hauntings, though, that's where it gets wild. Visitors and staff report footsteps echoing in empty halls, cold spots that defy explanation, and shadowy figures darting through doorways. One of the most famous ghosts is said to be Sarah herself, still wondering her creation. Others claim to see a man in overalls, a worker, maybe still hammering away in the afterlife. And then there's the wheelbarrow ghost, a spectral figure pushing a barrow through the basement. Creepy, right? Let's talk about the numbers too. The house is obsessed with the number 13. 13 panes in windows, 13 steps on certain staircases, even 13 bathrooms. Was it superstition or something more sinister? We'll dig deeper after the break, including some first-hand accounts that'll make your skin crawl. Stick around because this frequency is about to get a lot spookier.
Hey there, Shadow Frequency listeners. It's Juniper again. How's this episode hitting you so far? Matt's got us tangled up in the Winchester Mystery House, and I don't know about you, but I'm already wondering if Sarah Winchester was a genius, a madwoman, or both. Those ghosts, the wheelbarrow ghosts especially, give me chills just thinking about them. Coming up, Matt's got more eerie tales, including some first-hand encounters that might make you double-check your own hallways tonight. If you're loving this spooky ride, please like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and catch us on Apple, Spotify, Audible, and all the podcast directories. Plus, you can drop us an email at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency Mailbag.
And it is time for the mailbag. This one is from Lucas in Ohio. I'm obsessed with the Shadow Frequency. Your episode on the Loveland Frogman had me hooked. Those creepy frog-human hybrids hopping around Ohio are the stuff of nightmares. The way you blend history, eyewitness accounts, and that eerie vibe is perfection. Says I listen every day on Spotify. Keep the weird coming. Oh, thank you. All right, this one's from Lydia in Denver. Says, I've been a fan since day one, and your Stanley Hotel episode blew me away. The shining vibes and the ghostly feel, all of it. I felt like I was there. Matt's storytelling and Juniper's intros make the best paranormal podcast out there. I'm spreading the word on TikTok and can't wait for more. Well, thank you, Lydia. That's great. And we do want to mention that this episode was suggested by our fan, Celestial C4. Make sure you check him out on Facebook for everything gaming. And I think he's got a Twitch channel as well. So make sure you check that out. Right now, let's get back to Matt in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Shadow Frequency. I'm Matt Wilson, and we're still lost in the Winchester Mystery House. Before the break, we talked about Sarah Winchester's endless construction and the ghosts that might still call this place home. Now let's get into some of the creepiest encounters people have reported, and trust me, these aren't just campfire stories. Take the tour guides, for instance. One guide back in the 90s was locking up for the night when she heard a woman's voice whisper her name from the grand ballroom. She turned expecting a straggler, but the room was empty, except for a sudden drop in temperature that left her breath visible. Another staffer swears he saw a figure in a long dress glide through a wall near the Daisy bedroom, where Sarah supposedly slept. Coincidence? Maybe, but it happens too often to dismiss. Then there's the paranormal investigators. A team in 2018 recorded EVP's electronic voice phenomena in the basement. One clear voice said, "Leave now," while another just repeated 13 over and over. They also caught a shadow moving on thermal cameras, right where the wheelbarrow ghost is often spotted. No equipment, no props, just a cold, dark shape. But here's the kicker: some think the house itself is alive. With its twisting corridors and dead-end rooms, it's like a trap for spirits, or a puzzle they can't escape. Psychics who visited say the energy here is chaotic, like dozens of voices shouting at once. And Sarah? They claim she's still the puppet master, keeping the ghosts in check, or maybe keeping them prisoner. So what do you think? Was Sarah Winchester a grieving widow outsmarting the dead, or did she build her own haunted prison? Let us know your thoughts and your own ghost stories through Patreon or our email. Before we go, a quick reminder, like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and all your podcast haunts. And you can drop us a line at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Juniper's got the sign off. We'll see you next time on the Shadow Frequency. Take us out, Juniper.
That's all for this episode, listeners. I'm Juniper, producer of the Shadow Frequency. And wow, what a trip through the Winchester Mystery House with Matt. Those twisting halls and restless spirits are going to stick with me for a while. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and your favorite podcast haunts. And if you got a ghostly tale or a suggestion, or you'd want to advertise, you can email us at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Till next time, keep your ears and your lights on. This is the Shadow Frequency, signing off.
Dive into the unknown with the Shadow Frequency, hosted by Matt Wilson. Fresh episodes drop daily, delivering short, captivating, and info-packed paranormal stories that keep you hooked and hungry for more. It's the perfect blend of eerie entertainment and mind-bending facts. Catch us on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio, and all major podcast directories. The Shadow Frequency, your daily haunt for the strange and unexplained.